Today, I will give you a trusted framework that's going to help you to structure the pricing conversation so that it makes logical and straightforward sense for both you and your potential client. And remember this, a confused mind does not buy. Our brain loves structure. So give it what it wants. Remember this, a confused mind does not buy. Our brain loves structure. So give it what it wants and make it easy as possible for the client to say yes. And when we speak with confidence in a tone that says, I know what I'm doing, I know my product works, I know it will give you what you need. I know I have what you need that will work for you. This conveys a feeling of competency or self-belief, both in yourself as the guide and in the quality of your product. So you can see how your belief, your mindset is key. So competency. What we mean by competency is the need for self-efficacy, self-belief, belief in self, belief we can achieve and work effectively in the thing we are doing. So in this case, your language, your words, how you structure your pricing, how you deliver that pricing, the value you offer, how you express the what's in it for me, for your client. It must evoke this same feeling of competency in your client or your audience that says, yes, I see myself doing this. I see myself succeeding at it. I see you as the best person to help me get there. Now, on the flip side of this, if we do not connect with where our client is at and help them take that journey with us, and show them how our offer gets them to the outcome they want, overcomes the problem they want to solve, then there will be negative consequences. This is where you hear, I'll think about it, or wow, looks amazing, I'll have to think about it, I'll have to process it, and I'll get back to you. If your potential client is not feeling like they can do it, if they do not see themselves in the picture and succeeding in that picture with you as their guide, it means their belief in themselves has not shifted enough or at all as a result of their communication and their interaction with you in this sales and pricing conversation. The price becomes far less significant once they mentally and emotionally buy in to working with you. So a lot of this is about feeling and energy. So I've talked about the mindset of your client and of your mindset and how your role in the pricing conversation instills a sense of like, trust and respect in your client. What does this take? What does this mean? It means you must be all in with your belief and excitement about your product and the transformation it's going to make for your client, and about your ability to create a transformation through your product. And here's an experience I had myself with my hairdressers. I thought after lockdown I wanted to save some money and try out a different hairdresser. And I literally went down the road and I found someone. And this hairdresser literally was 1/10 of the price I used to pay. But what was the result? There was nowhere near the attention to detail or the finesse I was used to. And so, yes, I saved a little bit of money, but what was my level of joy and happiness with the result? How did I weigh that up in terms of value? And you know what? I actually chose to go back to my original hairdresser, pay the full fee and feel joy and gratitude to pay the full fee, because I get the detail and the style and the finesse and the VIP treatment. The experience I get there is so much more value to me than an extra couple of $100. So I would not put up with a substandard cut in order to save money. So this is how I made a value-based decision. And when it comes to professional development, coaching, consulting, there is no one size fits all, and there's definitely not one price point. There are different tiers of value, different market segments to take into account, for sure. So how do we do this? How do you decide on your price then? For coaching and consulting, I do not advise hourly rates or session prices, because this puts you in the same category as therapists and other healing professionals, and typically this is lower than business consulting and coaching or leadership or sales coaching. The alternative formula I like to work with that creates a higher profit margins and higher value proposition, and this is value-based pricing. And this is pricing your product on the perceived value rather than cost plus profit margin, and definitely not on an hourly rate. Now there's 5 factors to consider when setting your value-based pricing. 1, you must do your market research of competitor pricing for similar offerings. 2, you must determine your added value and your point of difference to those competitors. 3, do your market research, have real conversations with your ideal potential clients to assess what represents value to them. What will they pay, or are they paying for like services? And market research conversations with your ideal client also to determine the actual costs they are currently paying to try to overcome the problem that you're solving. So whether that be other types of services and activities they're doing. The 5th is, what is the actual cost of running your business each and every month? Let's say this is $10,000 a month, then you need to factor this into your pricing. So if your product is $5K and if your cost is $10K a month, you need 2 sales a month just to keep the lights on. If it's $5K, you need 2 of those. So when you work the business numbers like this and you look at the reality of cost to maintain your business, it helps you maintain your posture and your firmness when you're negotiating, when you're being challenged on price. So when you look at your business numbers like this, it really does help you to maintain your posture and your tone when your price point is challenged. Now, as a side note, whether you charge 2K or 20K, you are likely to be challenged on price. So don't think by dropping your price you won't be challenged. You are always challenged. Now, if your product promise guarantees a tangible result, like take my program and your income will increase tenfold in 3 months. If you can guarantee this, then this becomes a discussion point that shows exactly how your 5K product investment earns them their money back tenfold in that time frame. This makes it so much easier to sell the perceived value. Then the moot point is, does your client have the self-belief to deliver on their end of the bargain? Because when the numbers are so obvious, it's not about the numbers anymore, it's about the self-belief. And in their belief in themselves to implement the program to make it happen. And this, my friends, is usually the real reason that clients don't go ahead or back out of sales commitments. It's not about your price, it's about their self-belief. And I know because I have done that myself with numerous coaches, consultants, and programs. In fact, this is the basis of my experience that I have developed this program, the Sales Accelerator program, that addresses some of these core issues that are often just not dealt with, not handled and well enough in a lot of programs. In fact, it's my experience with investing in things and not following through, or not finding that my needs were absolutely met as I thought they would be in various programs, to plug these holes, these exact holes around the nuances of pricing. And I see that we lose so many talented, professional, creative entrepreneurs because the devil is in the detail. And it certainly is true when it comes to sales and pricing conversations. So in summary then, when you are deciding on your program price, then these 5 things will help. 1, talk to potential ideal clients about what they would pay to get the result that you offer to solve the problem they have. 2, talk to your potential clients also about the actual current cost, the things they are spending, what are they spending on and how much are they spending, to try to overcome their problem right now. 3rd thing, what are your competitors charging and what is their business model and their product offerings? And what is the difference in the value add that you give? And what is your tangible result? Can you put a dollar value on what your program delivers? When I work with passionate founders, entrepreneurs, women business owners, corporate career women with a side hustle, in my Sales Accelerator Formula coaching program, we use a clear point A to point B roadmap that's easy to follow and implement and proven to help entrepreneurs who are uncomfortable about selling to move past that discomfort, craft their sales messaging, and fine-tune their sales voice, their sales mojo, and selling style. And voila, this begins magically, it seems, to increase those sales conversions, and the revenue start to come in as little as 3 to 6 months. So if you want to get crystal clear on the exact steps that you could be following right now to fine-tune your pricing strategy, your pricing discussions, gain more confidence in those pricing and negotiation conversations so it flows more naturally and results in more yeses so you can reach your first or next 100K, then click on the link below and book a 30-minute strategy call with me or one of my team. And in just 30 minutes, we will get clear what's holding you back, and we'll map out a crystal clear step-by-step strategy that you can follow to achieve your revenue goals in as little as the next 90 to 120 days. And lastly, during this call, we will decide if we are a good fit to work together in our Sales Accelerator Formula program. Click on the link below, schedule your free strategy session. I'd love to meet you. Now, to help you decide on exactly what the next best steps for you are, I promised a bonus coaching session for you. So these 3 questions will help you. Number 1, on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, where 1 is self-doubt and 10 is self-confident, in terms of how you feel, how unstoppable are you in having those sales and pricing conversations? Write down the number on a scale of 1 to 10 that best describes how you feel about yourself when you think about pricing and having those pricing discussions with potential clients. Be honest. There's no point in kidding yourself. Be honest. Second question, what is the cost for you to stay at this level? What is the true cost for you not making that regular 10K a month or 20K a month consistently and in a leveraged way? What things are you spending that money on trying to fix this problem that is standing in the way between you and your revenue goals and that are not really moving you forward fast enough? How much pain are you feeling mentally, emotionally, and financially by not having a pricing strategy and structure and confidence in how you have those pricing conversations? Third question, what might be possible for you if you did implement a solution that works, that moves you up that scale by even just 2 points in terms of your confidence in your pricing strategy and having pricing decisions? What if that could bring you closer to 10K a month and every month for starters? Imagine that for a moment, that even a 2-point increase in your confidence and skill level would get you that income. How is this affecting you emotionally and mentally? It is absolutely possible if you work with me. So we're finding more clients and communicating your value, your pricing model more effectively is what you are looking for, what you want more of, what you want to get better at. Go ahead and book the free call. I really hope for your sake that you do. I would love to meet you. I look forward to speaking with you. I'm so grateful you're still here with me at the end of this video. And if you have enjoyed this video and got value from it, tell me in the comments below what you've liked, what you're going to implement, what's helped you. And absolutely hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell so you'll be alerted when I next publish the next video in this series of the Entrepreneur Mindset. So tune in more for those and check out the video on the 3 motivators for more leads and sales. And I look forward to seeing you next time.